What's happening? It's your mans and them, Knuckles,
D. Haley.
J. Cole.
and we are the Hip to the Hops podcast. We just three brothers talking about brew, man. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We here for the culture. We here to share our lives, our experiences, and inform y'all, entertain y'all, and just talk to y'all about these here beers that majority of you probably never heard of. But I know it's a healthy population out there, but we just trying to get y'all what? Hip to the hops. So, yeah. You want to say anything?
Nah, man, I just want to say, man, just like starting off with this, man, I love beer. That's the main thing. Started with that, and then me and my brothers here, my partners, we all enjoy that. So, I just wanted to come with the hip to the hops, bring the flavor to it, man, talk to y'all, holler at y'all for a minute.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, y'all know I'm a beer connoisseur. Y'all don't know yet, but I'm going to make sure y'all know. I drink maybe some beer, and I'm just here to let y'all know a little bit about my life, a little bit about, like, how we all met, a little bit about everything that's going on in life. So just get ready for, the growth of what we're about to experience to ourselves.
Absolutely. Keyword growth. That's for sure.
So, fellas.
What we got?
Today's topic, we're going to hit y'all with today's topic, the beer of the day. Every day we're going to try to have a beer of the day for y'all. So the beer of the day for y'all today is the Colin IPA.
Double IPA.
Double IPA. It's from the Boulevard Brewing Company. It's down there in Kansas City.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Low key the ops, but we.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Not no more. We ain't got the rounds, so we can't even say that.
Yeah, we love y'all. We love
ain't
the
even
cheese,
got the
man.
rounds.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's from Kansas City. It's a brewing company. I think like it started in like it was recent. Like what?
I say it was last about 10, 15 years.
Yeah, it was something like that.
We'll get the check on that.
But anyway, bro, like something about the IPAs about me. That's me. That's me. I do a lot of IPAs, so like I'm ready to experience what this. We already tasted it a couple days ago, so we just finna just experience it with y'all and get y'all hip to the hops with our new cups that my brother got us.
Hey, check them out.
Check them out.
We mugged up, mean mugging.
You know how to pour, sons?
We're gonna have to get a tutorial on how to pour these too when they ain't all foam.
You gotta get that head on it too.
A lot of people don't be knowing that.
Sir.
My mama taught me how to pour beer. Shout out to my mama. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that.
These the first three.
It's the first three.
Uh-oh.
Fellas?
Look at it bounce. What's up?
Right,
First sip.
First sip.
The first podcast.
Hey.
Shout out to my boys.
Just like I remember, boy.
So what y'all think?
Fire.
Like what you think? What it tastes like?
Like in the realm of IPAs, like especially for it being a double IPA, it's like shockingly smooth.
Yeah.
It is.
Like you used to IPAs bare minimum just being more on the bitter side of things, but this one just
that one good. I like that. You taste
Fire.
that citrus in there.
it
Got
like
that nice color to it.
super beautiful, man. It kind of looked like got like a kind of a apple juice color, like
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
it's like Eve, the color of Eve. Y'all remember the rapper Eve?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think everybody remember
Rough
her.
Riders,
That was
man.
everybody's crush.
Rough Riders.
Cause she had that tattoo
Yeah, the
right there
claws.
to let
Yeah,
everybody know.
Claws. And she was bald head.
Yeah.
Hard to forget.
But now he got that little that sweet little
Yeah.
citrus taste. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's just
smooth.
like
But not overly fruity.
but it's bitter though. It's like it's real bitter. Like a lot of people don't be knowing. Like, so what is? It's a 75 IBU. IBU stand for the index bitter unit. So like it being like a 75 out of 100. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know
Yeah.
it's bitter. You know what I'm saying? So
Drink-
it's just like, and then
drink
it's an
responsibly.
8.5. Yeah. When you drink these, you want to be responsible because these ain't no little boy drinks.
Drink
Like,
responsibly.
and that's why I be trying to tell I was telling the boys this the other day. I'm like, hey, this a grown man drink. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Yeah.
when you get around a girl, you go anywhere with a girl, you hand a girl this drink.
Yep.
She gonna say, "Ooh, here," and give it right back. You know what
But I
I'm
can't
saying?
say that because I've been on Instagram, and some of our first followers are women like that drink beer, like
Yeah.
drink
Yeah.
IPAs and stouts.
Okay,
And,
don't get me wrong, but yeah,
you know what I'm
that's-
saying? But I feel what you're saying. The overwhelming majority,
Yeah,
for
I would
sure.
assume would not like it because
of the bitterness of the like.
Yeah.
but overwhelming majority of men don't rock with these motherfuckers.
Yeah, that too.
That's true. It's
You know what I'm
very.
saying? So
it's an
we can't.
acquired.
It's definitely an
But
acquired taste.
but I think it's one
This
thing
the nigga that acquired me to the taste.
that bitter taste.
Not the taste of beer.
Oh,
Because
okay.
beer is an acquired taste, period.
Yeah,
bro.
Flat
for
out.
sure.
The
Flat
first
out.
time you drank beer, that shit tastes like spicy piss. I don't care who you is, bro. Like,
Right,
damn,
right.
bro, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But then once you get over it,
Once you start, we'll start with the lagers and shit like that.
right?
You know, start with the pilsners, the American ales and stuff like that, and then you can dabble into this.
But what was y'all
but
first
if you-
beer though? Like what y'all think was like y'all first beer that y'all
Hold on,
drank?
but
and then y'all
before
was just
before we
like-
get into that, let's go on show this beer its proper respect. We gonna read the can, go over the can real quick. So once again, if you here for the beer, this beer is the Carlin IPA. It's
Indeed.
classified as a double IPA by the Boulevard Brewing Company. It is 1 malt, 8 hops, and boundless determination according to the can.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
And that's gonna make you do that too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But 8.5% on alcohol volume. Anybody, all my beer drinkers know that that's right up there where it's supposed to be for a double IPA, and it's like
You ain't gonna
twice
find
what
too
you
many
it's twice
beers
what you
higher
get
than
in like a Budweiser,
yeah,
like 2.5
probably
times.
3.
You know what I'm saying, of what you'll get in like your typical lager style, or even like, you know, especially like your lights and all that, like Bud Light, Miller Light, all that. Like this is 2.5 times more strong than that. So drink responsibly, be careful.
And it's got 8.5.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Got that with the 8.5.
Yeah, the
so that's what-
A5. You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
it's the
That's how
85%
we
of
that's
alcohol.
how we talk about beer. A lot of like we'll know the name, but we'll just bust out the
alcohol
ABV.
percent,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
'cause
we
like, damn.
that volume. Like
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't be knowing. Like people think like what is it called? Still reserves and
Still
stuff like
that's-
that.
that
But
shit
still
nasty.
reserves, yeah,
Yeah,
it be
that's
nasty.
nasty.
But a lot of those they only be like 7 2s and 7. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
those 8.5s.
And this is
You know what I'm
this
saying?
is a
It just yeah, and it's a
Right.
crafted beer. I think it's a whole thing of just knowing like some just a lot of the times the beer that I like is the ones that seem like they took their time with.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
can
I'm saying?
tell. You
Like,
can tell they.
tell the
You can
one.
tell they dialed this motherfucker in. And the last thing I'm gonna read on this can is this message from the Boulevard. It says, "The legend. The calling is the undeniable IPA we were driven to make. It's our tribute to like-minded dreamers, adventurous spirits, and glass half full optimists. Heed your call and enjoy." And low-key, that little description right there make me feel like that's why I like this beer, because it's just
Yeah.
I'm a always glass half full, optimistic ass nigga. Like borderline delusional sometimes.
Absolutely.
But that delusion got us sitting here right now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of the because I'm so sorry.
Talk your shit.
We are located in certain media studios. I am part owner of the studio, and I've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and equity into this, and that same delusion made me patiently await the arrival of my brother, who's been talking about making a podcast for years, and I've been sitting on this idea for years. And my other brother, who's been patiently waiting, having an idea, wanting to have an outlet, needing an outlet, and then him calling me at the right time,
Timing.
and everything
that's
just
what's
coming
crazy.
together.
Tell that story. I think you should tell that story.
We
how
gonna
that's
tell
what we need to touch
We
on.
gonna
We
tell
need to
that one.
touch on the basis of like how this all started, how like the idea, how it come apart. Like because like a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people don't know because I don't understand and I don't know like how it all started. You know what I'm saying? Like just tell us how like what made y'all come about. Like you know what I'm saying? Like how it came about, how it all started.
Well, I would say how it all started was, I mean, just the basis of the foundation, which was school. You know, we got together in school. We
talking about the podcast.
oh,
How did the podcast come about?
Well, the friendship,
Yeah.
right? You know, that's what I'm saying. The friendship, how the foundation started.
Okay.
You know, I'm talking about from day one, nigga.
Day one.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Day
I
one.
feel it.
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying? That's
it.
what I'm on.
Yeah, I feel
So
it.
I'm on that like day one, how it started. Yeah, we all grew up in school, right? You know, it just turn this shit out, right?
Yeah.
So you know, years go on. Shit, I'm 32. You
I'm
31.
31.
31.
Yeah.
Right. So it's time.
Yeah.
It's time. That's
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
came
yeah.
about. And then shit, I would say, you know, how it came about was, you know, you mentioned you touched on how it was like to just like 6 years ago you had this idea, you had this burning idea, and it was like, damn, nigga Jerry, like you like to talk your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, he came to me, he was like, you need to talk your shit. Start a podcast. Right? I'm dragging my feet.
We ain't know what the podcast was gonna be.
Right, I'm dragging my feet. And I was like, man, he called me, he hit me. He hit me one day, he was like, hey, it's time. Meet me there. Meet me here. We met up. The rest is history.
Yeah, it was what? Cause we brought you down. I brought you down here probably 2019 when we just had the one room and everything was white and sterile. Very limited resources.
Right.
Like it was literally just me, you, our other homeboy, a microphone, and a half-cocked vision.
Yeah, right.
And then that's when we did the code. We was gonna call it the culture, but COLE shirt. Like had that be your podcast where you just talked about current events and stuff like that. And then we did that, and
then it just kind of like,
yeah, you ghosted me.
yeah, I did.
He wasn't on it like I was on it, but he was also he had to handle his own situations, and I'm a meet people where they at, not make them something they not type of dude.
For sure.
So
always.
I just around that time, like probably 3 months after that initial recording, is when I came up with the Hip to the Hops idea. And I literally sat on this idea for like 12 months, all of COVID.
It's been that long?
That I had this
I didn't
idea.
even know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, we all, like a lot of the audience.
Because I was
literally
literally trying to bully this nigga into doing the podcast because
he was.
Because he talk well. He always want to know niggas like top 5, who the best is. If this person and this person played in 1-on-1, who gonna win? Let's do the.
And that's I think that's what's so good about us being like it's 3 of us because it's just like we got somebody that can pick a side. You know what I'm saying? It's just like no bull.
Yeah.
Like just like for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. I think Kobe is the greatest basketball player ever.
I would.
And you listen. So like you would tell me yours. Like who's yours? Jordan. So
Who's
here
second?
we gotta be in the middle. You
You already know. I'm smack dab in the middle. Who y'all think I'm gonna say?
You gonna say Jordan?
Nah, I'm gonna say LeBron.
He gonna say LeBron.
Oh man.
He gonna say LeBron.
But you ain't got no choice. But I'm saying though, like you got between those two. You got between our argument. Like if y'all having an argument,
if I gotta pick one or the other.
Between those two.
We gonna get into
So,
that.
and then, hold up.
Like your greatest of all time like that.
We already in it.
No.
Yeah.
Because nigga, that ain't what we're talking about.
Well, yes, it
He
is.
spun it off on his own.
But I'm finna go and answer
Gotcha.
you. So, a lot of people don't necessarily believe in evolution. I don't really care for the traditional sense of evolution, but I can't help but recognize that if somebody has the opportunity to witness something and then emulate and not necessarily overshadow, but take it to the next level, it's no way to say that they not better. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe plays different competition than Jordan. The rules was different, but everybody that Kobe was playing watched Jordan and was trying to be Jordan. So Kobe was playing against a whole bunch of wannabe Jordans, whereas Jordan was playing against a whole bunch of
wannabe Wilt.
The reason why I said let's cut that right there.
Everybody wanted to be
Wilt
Wilt Chamberlain.
We're gonna get
Kareem.
into that. What it stemmed from was
this dude making me drink beer every time we got together.
We all
Hey,
got.
now that I think
differences.
about it,
That's
maybe
what-
you was probably the first one out of us drinking beer.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely,
like
man.
now that I
I'm with
think
it.
about
I'm
it,
with the
you
shit,
was
man.
going to come.
I'm with the shit.
Every time, bruh. Like ever since Buddy
But
had
you was drinking like the
40s.
Brewers here.
Nah, that nigga was drinking
I
old.
was drinking Coronas back in
I don't remember that. I think I was seeing you drinking
I was
motherfucking
drinking
Milwaukee Best. Yeah,
bruh,
I just
never.
thought you-
When did you live in Maryland Heights? What year was that? 2014,
Nigga, 20 what? How old is we?
2014, nigga?
2014.
As adults, bro.
Oh, as adults, yes, 2014.
So every time I linked up with Jared, he had a different beer in his refrigerator.
That was 2014.
And shit, if I want to drink, then I got to drink what Jared got.
I'm talking about my West days.
I'm talking about.
Before that.
Oh,
That
but
boy was
like in
drinking
high
more.
school, like
Even
I told
even
you,
in high school,
he used to
you know
pull
what I'm
up to the house parties, to the hotel
D.
parties.
Goss house? You
With-
remember D. Goss?
Yeah, with
I can't
40s.
even say certain names.
Dude
I ain't
had
trying to say
40.
certain names.
It was
on
like 2000, everything like
Goss,
two,
my
like
nigga.
any. If you
Goss.
drink
there. Shout out to my boy Goss,
Goss.
too.
on me, my
Goss.
brother, bro.
He know.
Yeah,
Real one.
You know,
Look,
you
look.
know, you know.
Jared was the only nigga I know post 2000s anything drinking 40s.
It wasn't 40s.
Nigga, you ain't had no 40.
You
Boy,
was
boy.
drinking 40.
You ain't had no
It
40.
might have been a 24 ounce.
No,
No,
nigga.
bruh.
Oh,
Cans.
You can't
Might
tell
have
me
one,
you ain't
too.
can't tell me you ain't never pulled up with a 40, bro.
So we gonna get into a topic today. We gonna get into the Travis Scott. Y'all heard about that?
Yeah, man.
I briefly heard about it. I don't really know too much about it.
So
You know,
apparently,
sad
like
ass
at
situation.
the Travis Scott, 8 people died and over 100 people been sent to the
Injured,
hospital.
hospitalized.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's scary, man.
How many people?
8 people died, with the youngest I think being like I done heard 10, I done heard 14, but the youngest victim was like a kid, bro.
Yeah, like
And
yeah,
then,
really
like,
young.
Some upper teens, early 20s. So what happened was, what I've heard, I wasn't there. I can't confirm or deny nothing.
Yes, none of this that we saying is like been confirmed. So like some of it has,
Some of it has, but some of it
everything has.
I'm just regurgitating information that I heard. I ain't 100% sure about nothing. So the first thing first, I heard that it was people that rushed the gate before the concert opened, like just to get in because it was sold out. I've heard that it was oversold, that like they sold more tickets than they had space.
Right.
But then I also heard that people rushed the gate. So that's a problem in the first place. The place is overcrowded. Then I heard the story about the young lady that got to the show like an hour and a half early because she wanted to get a good spot. She posted up by the stage, her partner. I don't remember if it was a male. It don't matter. Partner. And then, so the story she gave was, as it started getting closer to when Buddy was gonna perform, he put a timer up for 30 minutes, saying like the show gonna start in 30 minutes. So as that timer got closer to the show starting, she just started feeling suffocated. And then she say she looked at her partner and was like, "Hey, we got to get out of here." But she couldn't move. Like, they couldn't move. She was like, if I put my hands up, my hands was just going to be up. If I jumped, I was just in the air.
Yeah.
Sound like some conspiracy stuff.
Nah, bro, it sound like some overcrowded stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it's way too many motherfuckers in here, like, just pushing towards the stage. Everybody trying to push towards the stage. Like, imagine a 50,000 man mosh pit.
Bro, I mean,
so this is just what. So boom, as the show start, she say, it's just like she can't do shit. Like she felt like she was literally drowning, like she couldn't breathe, and it's just like more and more people coming, and like she passed out, and then she woke up and she getting crowd surfed out the thing.
And then read about this, man. You know a lot about this.
Bruh, I watched the video. I watched the lady explain what happened to her.
Right.
So I'm just regurgitating information.
They definitely can.
I mean, well, first we want to say, like, you know, first and foremost, we pray for those who were injured. We pray for those families who lost some. We definitely want to start off saying that first and foremost before we start speaking on anything. But yeah, to your point, as far as like the lady being suffocated and stuff like that, and it had no place to go. I mean, I can only imagine.
It's scary stuff,
you know,
man.
I can only imagine. Like, Davion, it's like, what's your thing? What's your thoughts?
My thoughts is just like, it's just like mind blowing, like how everything just play out, like with life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just, cause like I'm one of those dudes that think like it all just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like the type of things that I be like finding out, it's just like we live in like a wicked world. You know what I'm saying? So like when I heard about that concert, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I was like, oh man, it's messed up. But at the same time, it's just like the type of things that I follow, you know what I'm saying? It's just like all conspiracy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it was different.
Nigga.
So like
nigga.
So you already know, like,
man,
it was a little different. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I feel that though. I mean, it's just like,
look. I ain't trying to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you finna tell me that. But I'm gonna tell you that. So it's just like, I don't know. It's deeper than what we think it is. And it's just like, I feel like it's a distraction of what's really going on and what's to come. But that's a different subject for a different day.
Right.
You know
so I mean,
that shit be making my hair hurt.
Like,
I know.
Exactly. So I mean,
and it's just because it's just like so many people that show me that stuff on like
Right.
Facebook, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it'll make you think though. My whole thing is like ever since like I stopped like I said I enjoy beer now. I'm a beer guy. So it's just like yeah, it get you turned up, it get you like messed up, but not like liquor. So it's just like I think a lot more.
Yeah.
When people hit me with like certain subjects, you'll open up
All
your
right,
eyes too.
So I mean, again, you know, sorry for those two people who lost some, but I kind of want to get into this current NFL season. Like, what's your thoughts, and then like the NBA with the whole vaccination, Kyrie, Aaron Rodgers. Where do we stand on that? Like, all right, well, first, what do we stand on? Just like this football season, we midway through. This is the midway mark of the NFL season, right?
And I'm so
still
glad
excited
you said
about
that.
it. You know,
My pick that a lot of people been sleeping on.
yeah,
Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals.
The Arizona Cardinals.
balling.
Listen.
They've been balling.
They've been balling.
They've been balling.
But that young boy, that young quarterback they got.
That Kyler Murray.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
That Kyler Murray.
Yeah, and
He's
then
nice.
they got Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, one of my favorite, like, and like we gonna
He's
talk
top.
about like
He's top 5.
yeah, top
receiver.
5. But I'm talking about like the past like 5 years. Like just name a wide receiver.
What he
that's
did,
been
what he
doing
did in Houston is just unprecedented.
Yeah, but
Like-
when he was at Houston, he was doing great. But like what he doing right now is just like we're gonna go like statistic wise, it's way different. You know what I'm saying? Like if we could go for like touchdown for touchdown years, like and it's still early, it's midway through the season.
Midway,
you said.
midway. So Davion, who you got? Who you pick?
Who's
Who's your pick? Who's
like,
your pick on?
I'm
the
a Tom
motherfucking-
Brady fan. I'm a
We
Tom
midway
Brady
through
fan.
the season, so
I'm a Tom
we
Brady
got-
fan. I'ma always go with him. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta say, it's between them and Arizona.
in the NFC. Or are you saying between?
No, like I'm saying, who I think gonna win the bowl is between them two teams. Cause I never.
You're not
would
picking
never,
the AFC side.
No, like it's only them. I don't
So you
think
said
nobody.
the Cardinals and Tampa.
I'm the only ones
Oh,
that
no,
I would
did you
think
say
is
Tampa?
the. Yeah, I know. I said Tampa.
Cardinals or Tampa?
Tampa.
Both
Cardinals.
NFC
Yeah,
side.
but all right, we going NFC. We'll say
Who's gonna represent the AFC?
Rams.
The Rams is NFC.
Rams.
Huh?
Rams.
Rams. That's NFC still.
Right, but who the AFC?
So you got Baltimore, you got Kansas City, you got
Wait,
got-
I just named. Wait. Who did I just name? I think. Oh, okay. Let's see. I
got
don't
the
know.
team.
'Cause I can't
Pittsburgh.
Cause
You got
no,
Cincinnati.
He said it don't
Cincinnati
matter.
looking good.
No,
he said
I
the Super
say-
Bowl champ coming
well,
out the
since
NFC. is
no.
what he said.
Bottom
Yeah, I
line.
could say that, but no. If I don't see nobody, I don't see nobody coming out of there.
Okay, what you
But with the
what you
chip,
got, P?
but if you saying like who will who will go against them,
That's a tough one.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't see nobody coming out of there.
What you
know
got,
what I'm
P?
saying?
Nigga, have you
Can I-
been
you
following?
can't say the
nigga?
Chiefs.
Yeah, I've been
Like,
You
watching.
can't say the
Have
Chiefs.
you been
I've
following?
been, yeah, I've
The
been watching football.
The Chiefs,
I'm-
what? The Chiefs, what? 3 and what? 5? Something like that.
No,
Like,
they 5
three
and
and-
4. They 5
no,
and 4.
the Chiefs.
They 5 and 4.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah, they ain't been winning.
They
like
won.
supposed
They
to.
won the last 2. They was 3 and 4.
Did they win them decisively?
What do you mean? They won. What you mean? Decisively. What?
Cause bro, like a
The
struggle,
Rams,
They
like a
third in
struggle
AFC
win.
right
we
now.
finna look what
Huh?
the Rams win by a tackle.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? We
but
won the Super Bowl.
That's
Ain't-
but that's like the Super Bowl. It's like who you playing and how you win do mean something.
How
True.
you win?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, it don't mean it don't matter how
dog.
you win.
When that clock
I
hits
mean-
zero,
When
I'm
you
saying
win,
you win,
clock
bruh.
hits zero. That's
Did-
it. That's it. Super Bowl, championship, whatever.
All right.
Finals.
All right.
Alright.
5-4. You right.
I feel
My
you.
bad.
You what? You fact checking?
Yeah, no, I got to.
Let me know.
I had to.
Let me know what we see.
They 5-4.
They 5-4.
Yeah, Derrick Henry just got hurt.
I know. That's
He
what.
out for the
That's
season.
what. That's and,
Yeah.
and that's what I was finna say. I was gonna
So-
say the Titans, but I couldn't
Yeah, so like
because
Derrick
like
just
Derrick
got hurt.
Henry
They
got
got
that foot
AP
injury.
old ass. But I
Come
love
on,
AP.
man.
AP.
The Ravens my AFC
But
squad.
look,
The Saints
look,
my
hey,
NFC
But
squad.
who's
I love
AP?
AP.
But who did I?
But
Who is
AP
AP?
30,
What team is he
35,
on?
36 years old.
But what team is he on?
He was in Tennessee. Because Henry is out. He's with Tennessee.
But what does that mean? Whose team is he on?
We got a cool veteran guy. Right?
No, bro.
We got a cool veteran guy
It doesn't.
who's a good locker room guy, and also he's gonna teach these
He's
young
gonna get
backs.
them good. He's gonna get them
He's
good.
gonna teach these young backs
He gonna make them feel
how
good.
to do it.
He gonna make them feel
Right?
good.
That's what he's gonna do.
That's what he gonna do. He gonna make them feel good.
All right.
What about Steph Curry right now?
Hold on, but my NFL pick, I would love to see the Ravens do it. Like that'd be, icing on my cake. But chances are either Tom Brady gonna get it or I do think I like Arizona, bro. I like watching Arizona.
I do. I really do.
Just cause like Kyler hella fun, and I like the fact that Kyler tried to he made himself a pocket quarterback his first year.
Mm-hmm.
Like he dedicated himself to stand in the pocket. He'll wiggle out when he got to, but
Yeah.
but
he
now
still has the
but
ability.
now he got the ability. Now
He knows he has the ability.
now he more liberal with his ability.
Mm.
Like you see
Right.
him wiggle a lot more than he did last year, and I feel like that's something because that's the thing. Like defenses then figured out Patrick Mahomes
Right.
in the Kansas
Low
City
key,
Chiefs. When
for real.
you be at the
Yeah.
top,
It seems
Yeah.
like that.
when you've
Yeah,
been at the top for
unfortunately.
how long they was at the top, or for like 2 seasons in a
2
row,
seasons.
and you keep the same team, like you don't really change much at all.
And the defense is terrible.
Like
Right?
and then your offense get figured out. Your defense ain't that good, and your offense get figured out.
Ain't that good. They terrible.
I mean, they in the NFL, so they better than me. So I ain't gonna call them terrible.
Right.
But
That's how everything is.
like to call
But just to see,
call a
like-
nigga getting paid $1 million for a game terrible is just mad arrogant. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it. Like that's like nah. I say like a decision is terrible. Like I can say like, oh, that was a terrible pass, or that was a terrible attempt at a tackle. But just to, call the defense terrible, or
Right.
call the team like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, they terrible. But
Bro, did y'all hear about the Darren Williams and the Frank Gore fight? Y'all know who Frank Gore is, right?
Yeah, the running back for the
Yeah.
Running
the
back.
for the
He
49ers.
played like
Running-
16 years in NFL.
no, he's still going. I think.
No,
Nah,
he
he retired.
He retired
He
because
retired.
he wanted to fight. He wanted to show everybody like his fighting. So
And,
like him and Darren
What do we think?
Williams.
and the money that he would have had to play 2 years to get, he finna get in one night.
Yeah.
Right. What do we really think about that, though?
I think it's
I
a
like
good
it, bro.
idea. I like fighting.
I'm a boxing
Wait,
fanatic, bro.
Yeah.
What
I
do we
love
think?
it.
What do we think about these exhibition fights, fellas?
I love it.
These
I think
exhibition fights?
I love
think
it.
it's starting to
I don't-
turn. I think it's starting to bring boxing back. Like because like my whole
think-
my whole family is like
Boxing never left me.
like it.
Exactly.
No.
Right.
And I ain't gonna say it never left me. But I'm saying it
On the-
left
on the mainstream.
on the
On the
mainstream
yeah.
because
Mm.
After
MMA
Floyd left.
became that thing. We
Right.
once
Soon
we
as Floyd
start seeing
retired,
people.
it was
UFC
Once,
MMA
you-
every-
I
yeah,
ain't gonna even
UFC
say
took
Floyd.
over.
I can't even say Floyd because even before Floyd, you start seeing
The
MMA,
transition,
this
yeah.
transitioning of a lot of people starting to throw them kicks and shit. When we was growing up, because you gotta think all us getting old.
Yeah, bro. We was
are
neck
30.
down all day,
You
bro.
know
If you
what I'm saying?
kick me, I'm finna
You
beat your
kick
ass.
me, yeah.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, I still got enough to kick a young nigga off.
hey,
bro.
look, for real though.
That's all I
You don't
need.
think-
Yeah.
But,
That's my
I still
goal at
got
but
this
my
point.
thing is,
Keep a
Yeah,
young
nigga
nigga off
off
me,
me.
bro. If I
The
can't do
trend-
shit, I shadow box on my mama.
Yeah,
Clean 30
look,
minutes. My
hey,
wife
look,
be like, who you
everybody
fighting?
know.
Hey, it
Yeah,
don't even
yeah,
matter.
it don't even
You
matter.
gonna catch all these.
But like the whole transitioning of like boxing and MMA like changed.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
100.
like when we was like, I still watch like the Tommy Hearns fights. You know what I'm
Yup,
saying?
all
Like
the
I be
classics.
still watching those fights all the time. But a lot of the young people like we used to have a son and stuff like that. We all grew up on like the anime, like we just talked about the other day. The anime, like the Goku stuff.
And I just
Yeah.
told
They
you I
all
ain't-
be
I'm
kicking.
Like, man, what the fuck
So
is
like,
anime? What the fuck is that shit?
so they be knowing like the MMA stuff and stuff like that. So like they up on like the Conor McGregor's and like the dude that's Tyrone Woodley and the Sean Woodsons and stuff like that.
hey, shout out
You know what I'm
Sean
saying?
Woodson,
Shout out
bro.
to Sean Woodson,
P. North.
Parkway
Yeah,
North.
on
You
my
know what I'm
mama.
saying? Like
Yeah.
they know the type of people like them. So it's just like it's like how everything transitioned from like the boxing, like I said, I grew up on boxing. Yeah, I'm all about my hands, but
Oh, my
these
mama.
young people now they kick my ass because they gonna start throwing their feet and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bruh, on me, I always wanted to train MMA, but my worst fear, bruh, is getting slapped in the face with a sweaty foot, bruh. I can't take it, dog.
right.
I cannot take the thought of getting slapped in the
don't think I
face with
ever
a sweaty
agree
foot,
more.
bruh.
Not slapped in the face, nigga, with a foot.
I'm
Man.
right with a foot. Period.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Don't slap me.
Bruh,
Don't put your
bruh,
foot
do
in my
not
face.
put your foot on me, bruh. Like I just said, even like slap boxing, neck down, nigga, any type of fighting, bruh. Do not put your feet on me, cause if you do, the gloves is off.
But but don't y'all think they're just kind of crazy though to just think like a NFL player? So
It's
you gotta
finna
think.
it's finna
in
legit
so
scrap.
like yeah, bro,
with
they
enough-
finna legit scrap. Bro.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy because it's just like Frank Gore, a running back. You gotta think of like how all beefy the running backs.
Yeah,
go.
but he gonna
But
be
you
like,
gotta think.
is he gonna be
Darren
like Nasty
Williams.
Nate? Is he
Darren
gonna be like
Williams was a
Nasty
six. They both gotta
Nasty
come in
Nate
at
Robinson.
6'3", right? They both gotta come in at 6'3", 215. So you
Who?
gotta both of them,
Nigga, Frank Gore ain't no 6'3".
bruh. He gotta be something around there.
That nigga is like 5'10",
Frank Gore.
5'11".
I think that was one of the things that they had to
6
come in like
foot at
6.
the most.
Yeah, it's usually just weight as far as tail of the tape. It don't matter
I
how
think
tall
they.
you is.
I
Yeah,
think
nigga
they.
ain't
I
tall.
think they.
He's
hold on,
6 foot
I'm finna look
at
it
the
up.
most.
I don't know.
bruh.
Go Frank Gore.
All I gotta do is
But
type
you
it
know,
in.
I don't know, man.
5'9",
5'9",
or
215.
maybe 215. But
But you
I was
gotta-
finna say that they both gotta come in at 215. So you gotta think about like Darren Williams. Like a lot of people ain't even know
Darren
this.
Williams finna get his light skinned ass knocked
No,
the fuck
you
out.
listen.
Man,
This is where I was
hey,
finna go.
It depends
Listen,
on
this
who more
is what-
disciplined.
For the
KJ
past
know.
9 years. Listen,
KJ
a lot of
know.
people don't know this. For the last 9
Shout
years,
out, shout out to
Darren, listen.
16.
Wait,
For the
Wait,
past
16,
for the
nigga.
past
Can we
9
get a
years,
shout out? Can I
Darren
get a shout
Williams. Listen, hold on, listen. For the past 9 years, Darren Williams been he been owning and been co-owner of MMA studio. You know what I'm saying? So he's all into that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he been boxing, training MMA and all that training and stuff like that. And you got to think he was still an NBA player. Darren Williams, what, 6? Like I said, I think they were supposed to come in at
he's
6.
6'4".
Maybe
Nah,
maybe that was the height that I
Darren
was.
Williams
That
6'4".
maybe they was saying his height, but you got to think he gonna probably have reach on Frank. He ain't just
Yeah,
finna.
it don't
Frank
even matter.
Gore ain't just
Bruh,
finna come
if
in
you
there.
can- if you can
You
scrap-
probably got 3
At
inches on
the
me.
end of the day, if you can scrap, you can scrap.
You 6'2",
If the
6'3"?
the best scrapper gonna win. No matter how tall they is, no matter what they
Exactly.
weigh, the best scrapper gonna win.
I
I
agree
want
with
to
that.
end it on that.
But I got it. But it can't be just that because you got to think about. I got to think about endurance. You got to think about heart. You got to think about technique. You got to think about a lot of things go into fighting. You can't just think about just scrapping because I didn't beat a lot of niggas' ass that can scrap. I don't give a fuck about scrapping.
But you scrap better, nigga.
But I'm saying it was my heart and my endurance. Them niggas got tired before me. Like they would beat my pop, nigga.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
Hey, good.
This is what we do. This is what we do on Hip to the Hops, man. We
talking shit.
But you gotta think, bro. It's just like niggas. It's been niggas that is. It's been niggas that have been bigger than me.
Hold on, nigga. If you could go 95% for 2 minutes, or you can go 85% for 10 minutes, who better?
I'm gonna go that 95 because that 95, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Back to Hip to the Hops.
Nah, I was trying to tell KJ that like Anheuser-Busch is like a major label, and then a craft beer will be like independent.
Yeah. So
all these different independent labels is putting their mark on the world, and yeah, man, fucking it up for real, cause like some of the beers I done just tried randomly just in my travels, which sparked the inspiration for this podcast, have been like delicious. Have been delicious, and yeah, like I can't get enough of it. That's why I wanted to get everything going, and yeah, it's dope. So yeah,
it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing to know like how everything came about, like because it's just like I had woke up one random morning. I had called my bro JP. I was like, "Hey, bro, I think I want to start a podcast." You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, "Oh, bro, I think me and Jared already about to start one." I was like, "Jared Cole from high school?" You know what I'm saying?
You know me.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you already know, but it's just like how everything came about. I just felt like everything was a blessing. Everything was supposed to happen. Everything was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was a circle of life. We was all supposed to come back in life. We was all supposed to come back. Don't get me started.
That's my favorite movie.
We was all supposed to come back. Yo, you gonna leave me hanging? All right, I'll give myself that.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like it all came
naturally.
In a circle, naturally.
So with that being said, what you think your calling is? Since we drinking the calling.
Ooh, you don't ask me first.
What you think your calling is?
Go second.
It's cool. Who wanna go?
I go.
All right, go ahead.
Trust me. I go. The calling for me.
I'm gonna pop this open for y'all so y'all can hear how it sound different.
There it is.
That sound different than them Budweisers y'all be popping, huh?
So I mean, my calling, man. You know, pun intended, as far as like the beer, and then also my personal feelings as far as where I'm at right now, right? Me and the fellas did a check-in maybe 3 weeks ago. Might have been 3 weeks ago we did a check-in.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, about that. And then we just touch on like where you at, where you stand, right? As far as like your mental health, your physical health, your business health, because that all
matters.
It matters, right?
Right.
So,
so what you think your calling is?
Calling,
What you think you was put on this earth to do? As far as what I think, that's what I mean by calling. Like what you think your purpose is. What you plan to do with what, you know what I'm saying, with this slice of time you got.
Cause it's short.
Because it is short.
What you think, what you think your purpose is, like, even if cause it can change it can change tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Something might happen and your what you feel you were sent here to do could change tomorrow, but in this moment, what do you feel your calling is?
What I think is, man, my calling is people. You know, like, as far as, like, I really touch, like, on my everyday life, I touch a lot of people. People, it's crazy. Like, fellas, like, Davion, niggas, motherfuckers be telling me all the time, hey, Jared, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a blessing.
It's a
So,
blessing,
I
brother. You
think
should feel good about that,
it-
man. It's
it-
just
it
like
is.
that's a positive soul.
It really
sure.
is.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, and I don't take it.
Get
I
past
humbly,
like the body. Get
respectfully.
past your body.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
what
When
Hope
people
say?
saying that, that's like your soul too, man.
It is.
Soul talking
So
to people.
I mean, that's my whole thing is, man. It's just like touching the people, talking to people, and getting a good sense of the human side of things, man. Shout out to Boulevard for hosting this, for allowing us to have this platform to do this.
And shout outs to Hop Shots.
Before,
Yeah. Hop
shout out
Shops.
to Hop Shop,
Yeah,
our
Man,
supplier. But nah,
heck yeah.
Boulevard ain't pay us to do this. They ain't provide none of these. We pay for these ourselves. But yeah, shout out to Boulevard for making a great beer. But nah, they ain't provide none of this. We
But shout out,
we ain't getting paid
shout
for
outs
this.
to Hop Shots, man. It's two brothers.
Black
They black
owned.
brothers.
Yeah.
On me.
Justin and I'm sorry that I messed up the other brother name, bro. But it's two brothers, bro. They down there on the south side of St. Louis. Well, that's all we about. We trying to make sure that we get that name out there. Brothers that drink beer. We brothers that drink beer. We trying to
Facts
get
on facts.
everybody hip to the hops. That's the whole
Before-
point
before we,
in our life.
But before we run out of time, I'm gonna go on and touch on what I feel my calling is, and I think is I'm gonna piggyback off of what Jared said. Is people. I've always been in the service industry, and I've always carried with me the mindset of treating people how I want to be treated. So I feel like even when it comes to making music, I make the music that I would want to listen to. If you don't want to listen to my music, that's fine. But as long as I treat myself how I want to be treated, meaning I do what I like to do and really don't care what nobody else say, I respect you for doing what you want to do and not giving a fuck what nobody else say. But just know that sometimes everybody ain't gonna agree with what you do and
Right.
give a fuck about what you say. Like, that's just the world, that's people. But I also feel I was sent here to entertain by way of words. Like, I got a way with words, whether it be writing, rapping, talking, just conversationally. I find ways to dance around in this vernacular that we was given. And I feel like that's my purpose. And I feel like that comes across in this podcast, that I enjoy entertaining. I love having fun. I like to laugh, and I like to spread good vibes. So as a barber,
Talk your shit, nigga. Talk your shit.
I feel like I reflect all of these aspects in my everyday life. I get to talk to people every day. I get to change people's energy every day. I get to make them feel better about themselves. And I get to people tell me I'm their therapist, their therapy session all the time. And I don't put that pressure on me, because I don't want you to go out and be like, nah, my barber said. But at the same time,
For real.
That's
like,
a
come
real-
on,
to my
like,
nigga.
yeah, put your burdens on me, bro. Like, I'm here to listen to
Right.
you. You got 45 minutes of my time, and
bounce
whatever.
it off.
If you want to sit there in complete silence and just let me cut that weight off, that's cool.
If you just wanna-
But
if you
I'm
just
finna
wanna
get-
hit a
People
clip,
be needing
if you
that
just
though.
wanna-
On me.
if
But
you just
every
wanna hit a
song-
buzz from the Clippers.
On me, but every song that's finna come on, bro, chances are I know it, and I'm gonna sing that motherfucker. I'm gonna ask you to join along.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to. I'm gonna be like, damn, bro, you gonna leave me out here like that? And it don't matter if you the governor of the state whose hair I done cut before, or if you a producer on the show whose hair I done cut before,
And I
or a
think that's
police
another
officer,
thing, and I
or a
think that's another
firefighter.
thing.
It don't
we all
matter.
love music. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
all
hip
love
hop.
music.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know. A lot of ladies don't know I can sing. you know, I can
You know
sing.
what I mean?
And let me know if you need me to sing too.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
Talk to him, Pete.
But yeah,
Hey.
bro. But anyway, let's get to this Bow Wow. You know, Omarion.
We're gonna wrap it up.
I'm about to say that's gonna happen.
It's a concert that's coming in.
We're gonna wrap it up on this.
This is the last.
Move forward to the next episode.
The Bow Wow concert is.
The
I'm probably gonna end up. I'm probably gonna end up going, bro.
I think I'm still young. I think I can.
I'm gonna end up going.
And I was thinking the opposite.
I think I might go, man.
Nah, I'm definitely try to go. Yeah. If my wife get tickets, I'm going.
It's the 19th of November, man. I don't know, man. Go check it out.
What the fuck you mean, bro? Hey, my masculinity is not attached to what songs I listen to. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll bust out Britney Spears right now and not be ashamed about it. You got me fucked up.
But I'm with you. But
don't make me. And don't make me.
I do B2K choreography right now.
Are you looking forward to it?
Hell yeah, bro. Beat to the O-dub, yoga, you know, the type of hype. Nigga, what the fuck?
I'm ready to sing
all I
wanna
do is see you bounce with me, bounce with me. Baby, hit the flow, bounce with me, bounce.
Don't act like you don't know.
I ain't never been too cool to be cool, bro. I'm finna be in that motherfucker tall teed out.
That's the secret.
Nigga, I'm finna draw my logo on my sunglasses.
That's the secret.
Nigga, you got me fucked up. Y'all think you think I'm scared of some nigga?
What was y'all doing back then?
I would stomp you out. I would stomp you out in some pink jabos on my mom.
What was y'all doing when Omarion was popping up?
You think I give a fuck, bro? I wear tie-dye every Tuesday.
Nah. What was you doing? What was you doing when Omarion was popping and Bow Wow was popping?
I was singing
Oh, touch. Think I wasn't when I wasn't when I was. I
think that taught everybody how to break in our age group. The touch.
Hold up, this one right here. Me.
Oh baby, by the way, that was the one.
Me, but yeah, man, this has been a wonderful first episode of Hip to the Hops podcast. Make sure y'all check out Boulevard's The Calling, and make sure y'all check us out every time we drop an episode, because we gonna be bringing you a new beer every single episode, and we gonna keep it cracking like these, bruh. I'm Nux B Snapping, Knuckles Luciano. Follow me at Nux the Barber.
I'm D Haley. Make sure you follow me at that dude Davey 22.
I'm J. Cole. Like, for real. J. Cole.
The real one.
Follow me as J. Cole _30.
Hey.
Yeah. Hip to the Hops. Hey. This is the motherfucking move, bro. Make sure y'all go out and get y'all some different types of beer, man. Fuck all them.
All about the beer.
Them boring ass beer.
Liquor.
Brothers against boring beer on my mama.
Brothers against boring beer. I like
Switch it up.